This is the 4th time trying to do this video. I have neighbours next door and their children are extremely noisy. I wasn't too worried about it when I was filming before, but the language got a little bit colourful, so I stopped it. I wasn't going to put that on the internet. I mean, they're supposed to be Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, if that's Jehovah's Witnesses, I'll pass because their language was atrocious. I don't mind kids playing in the background, but wow. Anyway, back to this. This is, I received this yesterday as a gift. Beautiful gift, and I thank you very much for it. Very much appreciated, and definitely will get used. As you can see, I've been reading out of it since I received it yesterday afternoon. It is lambskin, and you can see it's written right here, lambskin. Get it to focus, there we go, lambskin. It is really, really thick, and look at that grain when you get it going. Look at it. That is just awesome. It is lambskin also inside, it feels like, and it is just built very, very strong. Like, it's built as a travelling Bible because it is built so strong that it could take a bit of a beating. It is stitched all around the edges. The stitching is all nice and even. I couldn't find a problem with any of the stitching. It is gorgeous. And you've got your tool line as well on this Bible. There's not much of a gap. And it is a Crossway. This is my first Crossway Bible. Never owned one before. I've never even actually seen a Crossway before. This is the first time. And man, do they do a beautiful job. It's a hand-sized single column. The references are in the gutter. You have 2 ribbons with it. They're brown. This is also brown too. It's a deep brown. But that cover is just incredible. I'm sorry if you can hear those kids in the background, and I'm sorry if you hear some bad language. But they're not my kids, so I can't really say anything. She is edge-lined. It's brown edge lining. You got your food cardstocks at the front. And there must have been something written on the front page because it has been nicely cut out. So, and it doesn't matter because it hasn't affected the Bible. It's not going to affect the Bible. She is sewn binding. I was watching Bible believing Christian the other day, one of her Bibles, and she was saying she reads the front part, the preface part, and I actually did read this time. I read it all the way through. It's actually quite an interesting read. I was quite impressed. So thank you for that. The start of the Old Testament, and here we go into Genesis. You have book introductions, which you can see. Try to get the shadow off this. You have your book introductions. It's a 7-point font, or 7.5. It is quite small. There is a bit of ghosting, but it's not too bad. You do have the reference over here in the gutter, but when you're reading, it doesn't bother me. I've been reading, like I read it all last night. I normally only read a couple of verses, a couple of chapters at night, but last night I just kept reading because it was so comfortable to read in bed, because it was just such a nice Bible to pick up. I had a Clarion, and I was trying to use that for the same reason, to read in bed, but it was just too floppy and you just couldn't hold it. But this one, even though it's lambskin and it is soft and it is quite comfortable to hold and read in bed. Like I said, the writing is small. It's about the same size as a Pit Minion, which I've got one of my Pit Minions here. It's just a fraction. This is my NSAB. but it's just a bit bigger. Not much. And it's more the cover's bigger actually. It definitely is thicker, as you can see it is thicker. But and it is a little tad bit wider, but mainly that's the cover. Or you can use this. This is an old pit minion. And Eric, I found out how old this pit minion is, thanks to, again, Bible Believing Christian, gave me the email for Cambridge Bibles. And they were so good, they asked for photos and everything of it, gave them the photos. They asked for a couple of more photos, so I did that. And yeah, they came back, and apparently this Bible is from the 1970s. And it's about the same. No, the ESV is still thicker than this old pit minion that I have. Right. It's not red letter, but it is a nice print in this. Might be small, but the spacing's not too bad in it. Like I said, the ghosting, there is ghosting in it. You do, I mean, I don't know, I think it's about the same ghosting as what you see on the camera as what you see in the book actually. I've heard a few people complain about the margins, about the references being in the gutter. It don't seem to bother me. I mean, it opens wide enough so you don't have to like really rip the Bible open like you feel like you're going to break the spine to get them. No? So, I do like, as I said, with the ESV with their subheadings. I mean, they have to be one of the best, do the best subheadings that I've seen. I really like those. And I do like how they've separated the words from everything else, and you have your footnotes down the bottom here. You'll find here, like this one here, there's not enough room for the references, so they put the references in here is down, and then underneath they have your footnotes. But I like how they put the border in there. Just it is nice. This cover is so nice, and the smell. Yep. I think the little lamb's still barring, because it's nice. It's a good hand size, as you can see. But it's just a little bit bigger than your pit minions. The writing's around the same. The paper's, I don't know, I've never felt this sort of paper before, so I couldn't tell you what it actually feels like. But it's definitely not Cambridge paper. This Cambridge paper is very thin, especially in these pit minions. It's like wafer thin. It's a little bit thicker than that, than your pit minion. And the pit minion's like nice and shiny feeling, where this feels a little bit duller. But it's still nice paper, nice and bright. We do have a concordance in this. It's a 29-page concordance, good size concordance. There is no maps at all. Now, I don't think this Bible is in, I don't think you can get this Bible anymore unless you get it second-hand somewhere or off eBay or somewhere like that. But if you're interested, this is the IBS number. I'll get it to focus for you so you can pause it and get that number. If you're interested, in America it sold for $139.99. I did look it up here at the shop that we get, Koorong, and they had it listed at $190, I think, this Bible. But they don't sell it anymore. It's up on their website and says it's out of print. I know Allen's made this as well. They made the same text block and printed it as well, the Allens. So if you can't get one of these ones, you might be able to get it as an Allen. She is nice. And I do thank you for the gift. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the review. And I hope this helps if you're deciding on buying one of these Bibles. I mean, Crossway, man, what a nice job they do. I wouldn't hesitate in buying buying a Crossway, that's for sure, if I had the money, because this Bible is just gorgeous the way they make it.